Well, Adam, we've got 3 points here today at the Reach TV Stadium at Priory Lane under the lights on a Tuesday night. But it was a very dominant start to the game. We came out really well. And then towards the end, they sort of got a foothold back into it. Do you feel we should have won that more convincingly?
I think you've been very polite there, Kyle. For the first 30 minutes, I think it was the best we've been. Even better than Saturday, I'd say. We started fast. We created a lot of chances. Then we took our foot off the gas and thought we could just coast through and it was going to be easy. You don't be successful in any league by thinking you can coast at 60%. When we're at 100%, we're a very, very good team. And in the first 30 minutes, I thought we did dominate. We created a lot of chances, but they've not got the results they deserve at the minute, and they're a good side. And we spoke about it before. If you let them back into the game, you'll end up defending your box for large periods. And we did that. Second half, we didn't get control of the game. We didn't show that focus that we needed to. We had rash decisions in there that we got to get better at. But I'm a big believer if you can win games and you're not at your best, it's a big positive.
Yeah, and in those sort of last few minutes where we were a bit up against it and we did manage to hold on, do you think that's more or less valuable for confidence than if we'd sort of smashed them in first half and then gone on to just cruise through that second half?
No, I think the sign of when we get to where we need to be, the sign of a proper team, we put that to bed after 30 minutes. And then we come out at half time and we smash it again and we put it to bed in the second half. We shouldn't be hanging on in games like that. It should be over and done in the first 30 minutes. And then we have a mindset of ruthlessness to put the sword to them. We didn't. We allowed them back into the game, and they put us under, credit to them, they put us under a lot of stress in the second half. Yes, we defended it, but we defended moments that we created ourselves. The amount of fouls we're giving away, stupid fouls. Yep, the ref weren't great, but we can't keep blaming referees. There's too many stupid fouls going on that we don't need to do. And for me tonight, we created our own pressure. We didn't need to. We needed a little bit more better decision making in the last 10 minutes. Last 5 minutes, we're crossing the ball when we don't need to. I've got middle of the park players making overlaps on the left wing when we don't need to, and it's just naivety. We need to have better decision making and a real clear mind in how ruthless we need to do to win football matches consistently.
And how can we attack that in our preparation for the next few games?
Work. Unfortunately, I can't make decisions for players. That's the tough bit. When they cross the white line, they have to make decisions and make the right decisions for the team. That's a big thing for me. The best teams always have selfless players where the team come first. So that's important for us moving forward. But look, it's 3 points. It's a clean sheet. Thought fans were really good again, and we probably didn't deserve a good backing in that second half, but they stuck with us, and we grind another 3 points out.
And like you say, we did get the clean sheet tonight, and I think Finn Halter stepped up brilliantly after Saturday and showed he'd grown in confidence. Do you think he was sort of very crucial in making sure we got over the line tonight?
Definitely. I think for a young lad in a pressure situation like that, where you can tell nerves are flying, our decision making, like I say, weren't great. He looked like he'd played 300 games in there. His decision making was perfect. You could see he'd grown in confidence, but in stature as well. And he's got a big future. Finn's got a big future, like a lot of our young boys in that team. There's some guys in there with huge futures, and they need to keep learning and growing, and they'll be in a really good place.
And we've got a couple of days now before we travel for the longest away journey of the season against Truro. What's the next few days going to look like in the build-up to that game?
Very focused, very, very focused. We've set standards here. We'll continuously push standards until I get us where I feel we should be. I know how much quality and potential's in this team. That's why I get frustrated when I don't see them executing the maximum potential. So there'll be a big focus going into Truro, because that is going to be a really tough game, and we have to be on our mettle. It's another big game, and we have to make sure that physically and mentally we're prepared to go to war.